Hi guys. Hello. Nice to meet you guys. Nice to see you. Sorry, I'm really late today, and all because I was actually I was having a trip to the doctor. So yeah, I just got home. I just got home like a minute ago. So yeah, I got home. I did myself like a quick milkshake, strawberry milkshake, to have anything to like power myself up with today's stream. And I sit here, powered up my fan, so if you can hear it, I don't care. I don't care. I will die if I don't have my fan right here. So yeah, I hope you're not melting today, like I do. And you're having great day, you're having a blast. I hope your day was awesome. You can like talk to me if you want to. I don't force you though. Alright, I will give you the best recipe for milkshake that I do always when I'm dying in summer. So basically I put like any fruit, put a little bit of milk, and then I put like cream or vanilla ice cream in it, and I'm only mix like milk and the fruit, and I let the ice cream melt while I eat it, because it's a lot better this way. So I hope you will try my new recipe for milkshakes. It's actually pretty weird because I hate cooking, and I'm giving recipe on my stream, so that's pretty weird. But doesn't matter. Let me open the game. Stop the music. Music is stopped. Music is stopped right now. Ooh. Alright. Hello there. We're starting. Really like we're starting with impact, I guess. I don't know how to pronounce words today. I'm sorry. I'm barely alive. Deal with it. Individuals suffering from anxiety, depression. Yeah. So yeah, be safe, guys. This is boring. If you don't like those type of things, don't like watch me right now. Just skip. Remember, always put yourself before like anything else. Yeah. Yes, I am at least 13 years old. I agree. Da 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 da. What can go wrong, guys? I'm so sorry for people that have no idea what's about to happen. Like, oh guys, you have no idea. You have no idea. My name, as always. Maybe you want anything else? That's funny. Guys? I love this music, like a lot. I love this. Let's go! Hi! I see an annoying girl running for me with a distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally obvious to any attention she might draw to herself. Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. I see that there will be a lot of reading today. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today. But it just kind of works out because you've known each other since so long. We used to walk to school on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more, and more frequently, I would get tired of waking up. Fair. But she's going to chase after me like this. I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle. I have no idea how to write that. I have no idea. In front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. Oh! I overslept again. Yeah, I do that sometimes. I do that sometimes too, so I can like forgive you this one time. Oh no, I skipped it! Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. I did. That's so mean! Yeah, that is. I am a mean guy today. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Right, we don't want anyone to think we're a couple or something. Because you know, I'm proud of being single and alone playing video games all day. Yeah. Fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean, even if you want to. Whatever you say, Sayori. Hehe. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly whatever, with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Nulu, wait, I have an idea. I have amazing idea, guys. I have amazing idea. I'm right here! Woo! I'm in video game! I need to stop screaming, my father told me, and don't scream so much. So I can scream, but yeah. Sorry, I'm not. I always forget that you can't see me. And I'm vibing to this music. I'm dancing right now. I'm dancing, and you have no idea. You have no idea what I'm doing right now. No idea. No idea. I can be like reading a book right now and playing video games at the same time. You had no idea. You had no idea. No idea. By the way, have you decided on club to join yet? A club? I told you already, I'm really not interested in joining any clubs. True, true. I wouldn't join any club. I'm too lazy for that. Anyway, I'm so occupied with school stuff already, and to like stay after class? No, 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 no. I haven't been looking either. That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did. In one of our many conversations, where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Sarah likes to worry a little too much about me, when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. Yeah, that's true, that's true, that's true, completely not lame. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. I have many skills. I can play Minecraft. That's a thing. Your happiness is really important to me, you know? Oh, that's actually cute. That's so kind. I don't know words today. I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought of you becoming a... I have no idea how to read that. It in a few years, because you're not used to the real world. You trust me, right? You don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright, alright. I will look at the few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises though. Will you at least promise me you'll try a little? Yeah, I guess I will promise you that. Yeah! Why did I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit. Even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. It's not true. School is never like that. Wait. I'm sitting in the classroom. I'm sitting in the classroom. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking at the level of motivation. Clubs. Sari wants me to check up some clubs. I guess I have no choice but start with the anime club. Hello! Sayori? Sayori must have come to the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and he's spacing out, so I came in. Alright. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late for your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement. So I thought, you know what? Well, that you could come to my club. Sorry. Yeah. There's no way I'm going to your club. Mini. I love doing voiceovers, guys. This is my future job, I swear. I will do that. I will become a lecturer or something else. I will be the next GPS voice saying turn left and everything like that. I will do that. Sari Vice President of the Literature Club. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she interfered with the title Vice President. That said, my interest in the literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please! Why do you care so much anyway? Well, I kind of told the club yesterday I would bring in a new member. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Hehehehehe. Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead. Airhead? Like air balloon? I imagine her with balloon instead of her head, and it's beautiful. That's the best. If she's so whatever as to have planned all of this out. Oh no, she's a mastermind. I let out a long sign. Fine, I will stop by for a cupcake, alright? Yeah, let's go! And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. Always a great deal. Always a great deal. I would sell my soul for a cupcake. Cupcakes are great. That's all I want to say. Thank you. Thank you for joining my podcast. I follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit. Being generally used for faradial classes and activities. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Everyone! Oh! Excuse me, Sayori, I didn't mean to. Like, I will go right here. Stand next to you. Oh. We're friends now. Everyone, the new member is here! I told you, don't call me a new member! Eh! I glance around the room. Welcome to Literature Club. It's pleasure meeting you. Sayori always says nice things about you. Great! Seriously, you brought a boy? I'm a boy? That's new information. Way to kill the atmosphere. Ah, Nulu! What a nice surprise! That's my name! Welcome to the club. How would escape me in this situation? This club is full of incredibly cute girls. Oh no! Oh no, what can happen? I want a cupcake. What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. Sorry. That's okay. Sorry, I just can't. I'm not in the right mind to deal with this. The girl with the sour attitude. Those names apparently Natsuki's. One I don't recognize. Her smile figure makes me think she's probably a first year. She's also the one who made pancakes, according to Sayori. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Sayori says that quietly into my ear, then turns back for the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Don't say things like that! Oh no! Why? Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Well, it's nice to meet both of you. And it sounds like you already know Monika. Is that right? That's right. We know each other? That's something new. It's great to see you again, Nulu. Monika smiles sweetly. Alright. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monika was probably the most popular girl in the class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Not like me. Any of those things. No, not me. Not me. And not anyone I know. Yeah, I'm just joking. I love all of you. You're the best, guys. You're the best. Mwah. Basically, completely out of my league. Yes, that's true. So, having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... You too, Monika. Come sit down, we made room for you at the table, so you can sit next to me or Monika. I will get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them, I will get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited. Then, how about to make some tea as well? Tea seems great. The girls have few desks arranged from a table to form a table. Oh, alright. As Sayori mentioned, it's been weighted so that there's more space next to Monika and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room, where Natsuki grabs a warped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in the hand. Okay, are we ready? Ta-da! Wow! Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal dozen white fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. That's actually cute. I would love to have one of those. Now I'm hungry now. Don't do that. Little cats. So cute. So cute. So cute. I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Ehehe, well, you know. Just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs one first, then Monika, I follow. It's delicious. Sayori walks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around with my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki's quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? Yes, exactly. Maybe she poisoned them or something. Or she's waiting for you to say anything about them, like, wow, It's a cat! Wow, amazing! Or anything. This is so tasty. Amazing! Anything. I finally bit down. Tasting is sweet, full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Finally! You did it! Thank you, Natsuki. Why are you thanking me? It's not like haven't I heard this somewhere before? Made them for you or anything. Eh? You did made them. For all of us, right? I thought you technically did. Sayori said, well, maybe. But not for you, you know. You! Dummy! Alright, guys. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table, carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before sitting down. The teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers give us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? Yes, it does. It's great, always. And fun fact, in my school, we have like a teapot, electric kettle, not teapot, electric kettle in every classroom, basically. And like we can use it in like some classes to make some tea or everything. We can even go and take something to eat and come back to lessons sometimes. So that's great. I love this school. I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri is just trying to impress you. That's not insulted. And Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know. I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monika raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me. So, what made you consider the literature club? I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monika that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seems a little happy here, so it's okay, don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, alright? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monika, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member of any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year? Well, you know. To be honest, I can't stand all of the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare the events. Sorry, I'm drinking my shake, right? That's what it was called. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monika's really great. Monika really is a great leader, right? Uri also nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. it must be so hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events, like the festival, that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah! We will do our best. You know it. Yeah, we are all on the screen. We're all on the screen. Besties photo. You know it. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls and interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find some free. Maybe that's why they're all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I'm still not really sure if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So Nulu, what kinds of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read this past years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. I personally like reading. I do like reading. I read a lot of like criminology things, like psychologists talking about criminalists' minds and everything like that. I love this. I love like the whole psychiatry thing behind all of this. So yeah, I love this. I also love like fantasy books, so yeah. Manga. That's true too. I love manga. Manga is the best. I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traced the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. That seems really interesting. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foraging world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Yeah, that's true. That's the best. That's the best. Best. Isn't it amazing how a writer can deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. And I read a horror book once. I desperately grasp something I can relate at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you? I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think, or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horrors often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only a brief moment. I hate horror. You don't know what you're talking about. Horror is best. Horror manga? the best thing I've read. I love this. Oh, why is that? Well, Natsuki's eyes drift over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right. You usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? No way! What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind the last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called "Don't Say It Out Loud!" and give it that back. Fine, fine. Hehe, your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is just as cute as you are. Sayori sits up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders. Alright. I'm not cute, oh man! Natsuki write her own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. That is impressive. Poem is impressive, it's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? Ba 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 ba. No. Natsuki, do what? Her eyes. I wouldn't like them. Not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing the level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Hello! Hello! Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example. I helped Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. Dot. I guess it's the same for Yuri. Aww, I wanted to read everyone's poems. We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay, I have an idea, everyone. Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monika. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone's even. Yeah, let's do it! Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Nulu? Monika smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem. What's that? Now that we're back at the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly came with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never say I would join this club. After all of this conversation, you say it now. Sir, you might have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decisions. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lose my train of thought. All four girls stare back at me with whatever, with eyes. But I'm sorry, I thought, I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That's it. Writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with those beautiful girls. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I will join the literature club, and that was the last time we saw Nulu, everyone. That was the last time we saw them. One by one, the girls' eyes lighten up. Yeah, I'm so happy! Woo woo! Sayori wraps her arms around me. jumping up and down. Hey! You really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came for a cupcake, I would be super pissed. Then that makes it official. Welcome to Literature Club. Thanks, I guess. That's it. Alright everyone, I think that with that we can officially end today's meeting on a great note. Everyone, remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting, so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. Nulu, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. I don't. Hehehehe. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey Nulu, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right, Sayori and I never walk home together anymore because she was always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well. Yeah! So many yays on this. With that, the two of us depart the club and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls, Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course Monica. And me! Will I really be happy spending every day after school in the literature club? Don't worry, it will be alright, man. Perhaps I will have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. No way! No way, guys! Alright, I will just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. It's time to write a poem! Pick words you think your favorite club member will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem the most. Alright guys, pick! What should I do? Guys, I have no idea. Which one of the girls we are like flirting with? Wait a second, it can't be like that. Oh, I'm blocking one of the girls. This seems like a funny word. Funny word. Aura. Precious. Disaster. Raindrops. Google. Whistle. I can. so poof. Explode. Depression. Socks. Spinning. Treasure. Special. Comfort. Fireflies. Ribbon. Imagination. Together. Whisper. We did it, guys. We did actually wrote our own poem, right, guys? This is amazing. What are you doing here? Hi again, Nulu. Hi again, Monica. I'm glad to see you. Didn't run away for us. Ha 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 ha. Should I? Should I run away? I'm scared now. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but at least I keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Nulu. No worries, guys. I always keep my promises. Give me a second. I will check if my cat is out. It's like behind the door. I will be right back. Turns out he's not, so we can continue. I hope this isn't too overwhelming for a commitment for you, making you dive head first into literature where you're not whatever. Oh, come on, like he deserves any slack. Sayori told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. And last year too. I don't know if you plan to just come here and head out of what or what. Is this a threat? I'm scared now. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Natsuki, you clearly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. Meh. Natsuki finds her stuck between saying Monica and manga. Meh. Manga's literature, if you say so. Whatever. Defeated, Natsuki pops back into her seat. Don't worry, guys. Not always gives his best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with busy work without me even asking. Busy work. Like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable. Sorry, that's because your room is so messy it's distracting. and you almost set your house on fire once. I did. I can't cook. I can't cook at all. Is that so? Hehehehe. Are you two really good friends, aren't you? You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. How come you and Nulu can become good friends too? Sayori. As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into. Oh, Yuri even brought you something today, you know? Wait, Sayori. Me? Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Sarah made it sound like a big deal, but it's really not. What do I do? I'm sorry, Yuri, I wasn't thinking. Again, that means it's up to me to rescue this situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So, any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It will make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah, I won't make it a big deal if you don't want it to be. Alright. Well, here. You reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want to feel left out, so I picked up the book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. And we could, discuss it if you want it. This is... How is this girl actually being so cute? Oh no! She even picked out a book she thinks I will like. My cat just teleported into my room and I have no idea how this happened. Like, how did you... How? Teleportation. Alright. Teleportation. She even picked out a book that she thinks I like. You read, thank you, I will definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Sayori and Monica are having a cherry conversation at the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in the book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Netsuki is rummaging around in the closet. Man, it looks like no one wants to be bothered today. I will move over here. I slammed down into the nearest desk. How am I supposed to occupy myself with something literature related by myself like this? I guess I could... No, I will not buy this. Thanks, but no. Bam 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 bam. Yeah. Don't do anything like that anymore. That's it. Bye. That's it. Yeah. Don't do that, guys. I swear. I guess I could always read some of the book Yuri gave me, but I'm feeling a little too tired to read. I could probably fall asleep right now. I close my eyes and end up listening in on Sayori's conversation with Monica. We're probably gonna seem really lame compared to the other clubs, though. Well, we can give up. We can just give up! Guys, we can give up! The festival is our chance to show everyone that literature is all about. The problem is that the idea of a literature club seems too dense and intellectual. But it's not like that at all, you know? We just need something to show, coś tam. Whatever. I need to stop doing that. Whenever I'm like... Sometimes something spills out of my mouth in Polish. Something that speaks in her to their creative minds. That doesn't solve the problem though. What do you mean? Even if we come up with the most fun thing ever, nobody will come in the first place if it's a literature event. So it's more important to figure out how to get people to show up in the first place, you know? And after they came, we can do the thing to speak to their creative minds. What is this? Sayori is taking this really seriously. It's rare to hear her deliberating like this. That's good point. In that case, do you think food will do the trick? What kind? Well, I guess we could... Cupcakes! Good thinking. Natsuki would love to do that. You're right. Natsuki makes the best cupcakes. That works out perfectly. That wasn't why you suggested it. Cupcake speaks to my creative tummy. Me too. Cupcakes it is then. I'm hungry. Anyway, we still need to work out the details of the event itself. I find myself smiling. In the end, Sayori is still her usual self. But therein lies the unexpected reason I admire her. Unlike me, who has trouble finding any motivation at all, Sayori can put her mind to things and make them come to life. Amazing, guys, amazing. I suppose that's why I end up letting her get on my case without things. I was looking for my cat all over my room and I saw him just like sitting in the corner. I can't help but wonder what it would be like to see the world through her eyes. There's a red thing in it. It's a camera, guys. It's a camera. Where? I opened my eyes to find Sayori's face filling my vision. I nearly fell out of my chair. Sorry. Wait. Actually, I'm not sorry at all. It's your fault for sleeping like that. This isn't the napping club. I would love the napping club. Oh god, I would love to join this. Yo, this would be amazing. I would love to join the napping club. Let's make the napping club, guys. Guys, we need the napping club. Does our school have a napping club? You're staying up late again, aren't you? Now that you're in the club, you're gonna have less time for anime, you know? You'll need to get used to it. Don't say that so loud. I glance over my shoulder to see if Manuka overheard. It's true though. Yeah. I know. You're always looking out for me, Sayori. Hehehehehe. I'm trying so hard to make this life so like cute and everything, but it ends up being like scary and cringe. It's not great. That's a problem. What about you? You look out for me better than you look out for yourself. You're still oversleeping every day, aren't you? Not every day. That's not very convincing. How many days this past week have you gotten up on time? It's a secret. I knew it. Come on. At least give me a benefit of the doubt. I can't even do that. Look, Sayori, it's written all over you. Sayori glances around at herself. Is this written all over me? You were clearly in the rush this morning. Look, your hair is sticking out all around here. I wrung my fingertips down the side of Sayori's hair, trying to straighten it up. Man, you really need to brush this. My hair is just really hard to get right. I won't fall for that. There's more than that, than just your hair. Look, your bow isn't straight either. And I'm not straight either. Let's go, guys. And there's a toothpaste stain on your collar right here. I tried to wipe off the stain with my finger, but nobody would even notice that. Of course they would. Nobody's gonna tell you about it because they don't want to embarrass you. Unfortunately, I really don't care about that. Hey, you meanie. And you don't even keep your brazier buttoned up. Seriously, Sayori, why do you think you don't have a boyfriend yet? Oh, that was actually... Oh, that was mean. That was mean, man. That's super mean. Exactly. That's mean. Sorry, you'll thank me later. I start to button her blazer from the bottom. Once you see how much better it looks, you'll change your mind. What kind of scene is this? This is so funny. What's this? What is? Well, I was just thinking how weird it is to have a friend who does this kind of things. Don't say that. You'll make me feel weird about it, stupid. It's okay though. I'm happy we're like this, aren't you? I guess. Hey, be careful. The button might come off. Why is this one so hard to close? I struggle to fully close the button near her chest. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! We're skipping this! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! That's so much better! Sayori puts her arms up and twirls around. So, if I keep my unbuttoned, then I won't get a boyfriend, right? What kind of logic is that? And why are you saying it like it's a good thing? Because if I had a boyfriend, then he wouldn't even let you do things like this. And you take care of me better than anyone else would. Anyway. What the cat doing? What are you doing? What are you doing, cat? What are you doing? Cat! You seem so annoyed. Give me a second, I will be right back. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. So that's why I'm keeping it unbuttoned. Stop saying all these embarrassing things. I didn't say anything embarrassing. Jeez. Well, anyway, just focus on trying to wake up a little earlier. Only if you focus on going to bed earlier. Fine. It's a deal. Hehehe. I guess we're really better at taking care of each other than we are at taking care of ourselves. Yeah, I guess so, huh? So maybe you should come wake me up in the morning. You're doing it again, Sayori. Aw, but I was joking that time. Man, it's impossible to tell with you sometimes. Alright everyone, yeah. Monika suddenly calls out. Why don't we share the post we wrote now? Yay! Nulu, I can't wait to read yours. Yes, same. I failed to sound enthusiastic, but Sayori still whatever to get her poem. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah! My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I have never really done this before. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait! Sayori and Monika enthusiastically put out their poems. Sayori's on a ripped sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebooks. On the other hand, Monika wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monika's whatever handwriting from where I sit. Guys, who should we present? To who we should present our poem? Guys, please. Yuri? Alright. Here we go. Yuri seems the most experienced, so I should start with her. I can trust her opinion, to be fair. Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes. More than enough time for her to finish reading. Oh, sorry. I forgot to start speaking. I do that sometimes, so. It's fine, don't force yourself. I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Alright. This is your first time writing a poem, right? Yeah. Why do you ask? I'm just making sure. I guessed that it might be after reading through it. Oh, so it's that bad. No! Did I just really raise my voice? I'm so sorry. Yuri bruised her face into her hands. I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we really haven't gotten anywhere. It might get Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine. I really didn't notice. What were you saying? Right, it's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate for the topic matter, and they form fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and expressiveness are weakened. Since Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. It's just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you wonderful feedback. Natsuki can be a little based though. Based? How? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry, it's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily, as if that's the right opportunity to her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't it supposed to be a literature club? Let's read this poem, guys. Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing, it must be this one, the last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time, the last yet to be replaced by the sickering blue-green. What? Who of the future? I bathe, calm, breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The line flickers. I flicker back. That was hard to read. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. I have such a terrible handwriting. You haven't seen mine. My handwriting. Oh God, it's terrible. It's terrible. It's so terrible. You have no idea. What? I wasn't thinking about that at all. But it took you a long time to read. Oh, well, I just don't read script very often. I usually think about I actually think your handwriting is pretty. Eh? That's a relief. Also, I liked the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I will be honest, since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghost theory? Hoo-hoo! Actually, the story is not about ghosts at all, Nulu. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you didn't only glance over it after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings and experience in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to the ghost, lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past. Bam, 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 bam. And soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more small, so whatever, putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. It's nothing really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on those things too. Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying. I'm counting on you. Guys, who now? Who now? Who are we showing our poem to? We have Sayori, Monica, Natsuki, Monica. Alright, just give me a second. Ba 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 ba. Oh, hi. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good, glad to hear. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, alright? Alright, I will keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Ha 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 ha. Don't worry, we're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem. I like this one. It makes me think of something Sayori would like. Is that so? You and Sayori are really good friends, right? I wouldn't be surprised if you had those sorts of things in common. Oh, well, we may be good friends, but Sayori and I are actually really different. Well, that might be the case. But maybe there are also some similarities that you wouldn't expect. The way she talks about you. It sounds like the two of you really care about each other's well-being. Even if you show it in different ways, it ends up being more similar than you think. So I think that's the kind of vibe I get when I'm reading your poem. You sure you're not reading into it too much? Haha, I could be. Oh gosh, I sound like Yuri. But in any case, Sayori's writing has kind of a gentle feel to it. I can tell that she likes exploring with emotions, like happiness and sadness. Who knew that someone so happy would enjoy sad things too? Yeah, that's totally unexpected. Well, to each their own. And you shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little bit either. I'm sure I will end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's alright. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little bit based for their own kinds of style. But I will always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read it then. Oh god. Hole in the wall. It couldn't have been me. see the direction of whatever noisy neighbor, an angry boyfriend, I will never know. I wasn't home. Appear inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel blind like a film left out of this in the sun. But it's too late. My routines already what? And a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep, scratching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in, I was looking out. And he, on the other side, was looking in. Alright. So what do you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. That's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. Then performed out loud, it can be really powerful. Not in my case! That was the inspiration behind this one. Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. And what? Something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that, because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, there's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you will never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dirt puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Who next? Sayori or Natsuki? I see that you're really interested in this game. Oh! Oh my goodness! This is so good, Nulu. I love it. I had no idea you were such a good writer. Sayori. You must be seriously overreacting. I'm not a good writer at all. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing. Well, maybe that's why, because I have no idea what I like either. Ha 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 ha. Jeez, Yuri's opinion was way more constructive than this. Maybe even Natsuki's. Are you sure you don't like it just because I wrote it? Well, I'm sure that's part of it. I think I understand you better than a lot of other people, you know? So when I read your poem, it's not just a poem, it's Nulu's poem. And that's what makes us extra special. That's right! When we were writing our own poem, guys, on stream. Where we do it, when we will do it. And that makes it feel extra special. Like I can feel your feelings in it. Sayori hugs the sheet against her crest. You're so weird, Sayori. Hehehehehe. I'm really happy just that you wrote one. It just reminds me of how you're really part of a club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Well, of course, I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I will break my promise. See? It's like I said before, Nulu. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Trying new things like this for the other people. This is something that only really good people do. Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all. Yeah, and I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun there, alright? That will be my way of thanking you. Alright, I'm going to hold to that then. Yeah! Now, you'll read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. Hehehehe. We will see about that. Such music! Music! Shake is great. ASMR, guys. Dear Sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me, kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. But I'm not mad. I want breakfast. Alright. Sayori, let us guess, but do you wait until this morning to write this? No, just a little bit. You can't answer just a little bit for a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least that makes me feel a little better about myself. Don't be mean. At least I tried my best. Yeah, I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounds just like you. Really? Yeah. Especially that last line. I'm hungry and I want breakfast. I made eggs and toast. Even though you were late for school, it's bad to skip breakfast. I get cranky. Well, I guess that's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. Hehehehe. This was so much fun. Monica's the best. Yeah. But next time, I won't forget. And I'm gonna write the best poem ever! Well, I guess I look forward to it. Now, Natsuki! Well, it's about how I expected from someone like you. That's a little blunt. Well, excuse me. It's not like I said it was bad. It just didn't evoke. I have no idea how to read this. My emotions. So basically, it's not cute enough for your twisties. Do you want to get smacked? I will pass. Well, anyway, I guess I need to show you mine. Not that you will like it. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek. Cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. Yeah, I told you that you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why you're so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously. But it's the point of poems for people to express themselves. Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem, seeing everyone around you, great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up a rhythm at the end, but they made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did, I guess, more went into it than I realized. That's what I meant to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from a youngest one here, didn't you? Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humor her with that last comment. I really didn't care how old everyone is. But if Natsuki's feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Phew. I guess that's everyone. I glance around the room. It is a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature crap after all. Sign. I'm a sign now. And I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land up on Mayuri and Natsuki. They exchange sheets of paper, sharing their retrospective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each other's expressions change. Natsuki eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns to the poem at the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Thanks. Yuri's cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or everything? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can you be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, guess. I was trying to say something nice. You mean you have to try so hard to come up with something nice to say? Oh no! Fight! Thanks, but it really didn't come up nice at all. Well, I do have a couple suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it, and Nulu too. So based on that, I will gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me, I appreciate the offer, but I spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect to change it anytime soon, unless, of course, I came across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. And Nulu liked my poem too, you know? He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki, stand up. Oh, I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. That's not what Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Nulu appreciates my advice more than he appreciates yours. And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I wouldn't deliberately go out on my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Ooh. Is everyone alright? Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew in size bigger as soon as Nulu started showing up. Oh! Natsuki, that's a little. It doesn't involve you. I didn't like fighting, guys. Suddenly, both girls turned forward me, as if they just noticed I was standing there. Nulu, she's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point in making your poem all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. Help me explain that to her, Nulu. Wait, there is a reason we have too many deep and expressional words in our language. That's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most efficiently. Avoiding them is not only unnecessary, limiting yourself, it's a waste. You're understanding that, right, Nulu? Well? How did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing, but whoever I agree with, they will probably think more highly of me. Guys, which side we pick? What should we do, guys? There's drama here, guys. It's a fight. It's a fight about poems, guys. Guys, whose side we should pick? Who is telling the truth and who's not? I love this music. Help me! True. Help me! Natsuki glares at me, drying up any words that I had in my mouth. So instead I turned to Yuri. But Yuri's expression is so defenseless that I can't bring myself to say anything to her. Sayori? Yeah? Everyone's fighting is making Sayori uncomfortable. How can two of you keep fighting when you know you're making your friend feel like this? Nulu? Well, that's her problem. It isn't about her. I agree. It's unfair for others to interject their own feelings into our conflict. Yeah, unless Sayori wants to tell Yuri that stuck up jerk she's being. She would never! It's your immaturity that made her upset in the first place. Excuse me? Are you listening to yourself? This is exactly why nobody likes... Stop. Natsuki, Yuri, you guys are my friends. I just want everyone to get along and be happy. My friends are wonderful people. It sounded like coach on YouTube saying, don't give up, be yourself. Always remember to drink coffee in the morning, read a book, and make 100 push-ups before going to work. My friends are wonderful people and friendship is magic, guys. And I love them because all of their differences. Natsuki's poems, they're amazing because they give you so many things with just a few words. And Yuri's poems are amazing because they paint beautiful pictures in your head. Everyone's so talented, so why are you fighting? Because also, Natsuki's cute and there's nothing wrong with that. And Yuri's boobs are the same as they always were. Big and beautiful! Sayori. Sayori just turns triumphantly. Monika stands behind her with a bewildered expression. I will make some tea. Yuri rushes off. Natsuki sits down with a blank expression on her face, staring at nothing. So, this is why Sayori is vice president. I whisper to Monika. She nods in return. To be honest, I might come off as a good leader, and I can organize things, but I'm not very good with people. I couldn't bring myself to interject. As president, this kind of embarrassing to me. Nah, it's not like I can blame you. I wasn't able to say anything either. Well, I guess that just means Sayori is amazing in her own ways, isn't she? You could say that. She might be airhead, but sometimes it's weirdly suspicious that she knows exactly what she's doing. I see. Take good care of her, alright? I would hate to see her get herself hurt. That makes the two of us. You can count on me. Monica smiles sweetly at me, causing my stomach to knot. Such a genuine person really does make a good president, regardless of what she says. If only I could get the chance to talk to her a little more. Alright everyone, it's just about time for us to leave. How did you all feel about the sharing poems? It was a lot of fun. Well, I'd say it was worth it. It was alright, well, mostly. Nulu, what about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome. In that case, we will do the same thing tomorrow, and maybe you learned something from your friends too. So your poems will turn out even better. I think to myself, I did learn a little more about the kinds of poems everyone likes. With that luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress. I nod to myself with newfound determination. Nulu, ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. Hehehe. Sayori beams at me. Beans. I truly has been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Sayori, how about what happened earlier? What do you mean? You know, between Yuri and Natsuki. Does that kind of thing happen often? No. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise they are both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. I just want your opinion, that's all. I can see why they'll make good friends with you. You know, Nulu, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club. But I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you too. That's... Hey. Every day is going to be so much fun. It looks like Sayori still hasn't caught on to the kind of a situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop here? Well, we'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulders. I said that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an intentional monologue sometimes. Alright, yeah, let's do this. It's time to write poem! Woo! Jumpy. Summer. Insight. Captive. Defeat. Whisper. Uncanny. Horror. Essence. Judgment. Explode. Empty. Melancholy. Whistle. Inferno. Incapable. Analysis. Lucky. Twirl. I'm way too fast. I will wait for you. I will wait for you. I'm so sorry. I'm way too fast. Bam bam ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. Da 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 da. My cat sleeps on the floor. Music. Oh, you picked the last one. Wow! Another day passes. And it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little bit more comfortable here over the past couple of days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Hello, hello, hello. Looks like you're in good mood today. Hehe. I'm just still not used to you being in the club, that's all. I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in the good mood. But I guess it's always the simple things for you, anyway. Speaking of which, I'm kind of hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack? No thanks. That's not like you at all. I have my reasons. Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayori? Why is that all of a sudden? No reason really. I just wanted to look at it. Sayori nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. Then she turns it upside down and lets the contents spill into the desk. Only 2 small coins file out. Ha 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 ha! I knew it. I can see right through you, Sayori. That's not fair! How did you even know? It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming to the classroom. So, either you're not hungry and wanted an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all your money, so that I would lend you some. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry. And so, that only leaves the one option. Wow! Sorry, I need something to drink real quick. Wah. Wah. I give up. Don't make me feel guilty. If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Ha 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 ha. Yuri suddenly giggles. I didn't notice that she was listening in. Her face in her book, as always. Oh, I wasn't listening or anything. It's just that something in my book. Yuri, tell Nulu to let me borrow some money. Don't get me involved with like that, Sayori. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. And frankly, after pulling a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough retribution. I didn't mean to that. I got too absorbed into my book. I really like when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen much, but it's fun side of you. There's no way you could think that. You were right, though. I did something bad and now I have to accept the retribution. That. Still, coming from you, Sayori, I guess there's a little devil inside all of us, isn't there? Hehehehe. Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys that she... My cat is changing positions, and every time I look at him, he's in different corner of my room. Are you alright? It's hot today, isn't it? I will lend you my fan. Alright. Here. Better. I think he's too hot right now. Like, it's too hot in my room, and he's suffering a little bit. Sorry, little man. We all are suffering. But you wouldn't have come if I weren't for the cupcakes. So I had to trick Natsuki in making them. Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayori. What was that? Ah! Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayori in the face and tumbles into the desk. Ow! What was... Cookie! Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in the plastic. Sayori glances around. Is it a miracle? It's because I paid my resolution. Retribution. Actually, that one almost worked. Ha 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 ha. I was just gonna give it to you, but then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. It was totally worth seeing your reaction, though. Ha 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 ha. Natsuki! That's so nice of you! I'm so happy. Sayori hacks the cookie. Jeez, just eat it. Sayori rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite. So good. Sayori suddenly claps her hands over the mouth. I bet my tongue. You're going through a lot over just one cookie. Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie. Yours looks very good too, Natsuki. Can I try? Jeez! Beggars can't be choosers. Yeah, but yours is chocolate. Yeah, why do you think I gave you that one? Fine. Still, I'm really happy that you shared this one with me. Hehehehe. Sayori gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki, then wraps her arms around her. Jeez! I get it! Cookie still in hands, Natsuki reaches up to Nago Sayori of her. Sayori suddenly leans down and takes a bite out of Natsuki's cookie. Hey! Did you seriously just do that? Mouth full, Sayori roots away to safety. Yuri and I laugh as well. Jeez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monika, can you tell Sayori? Natsuki glances around. Monika isn't in the club room. Where's Monika anyway? Good question. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today? Not me. Yeah, I haven't either. That's a bit unusual. I hope she's alright. Of course she's alright. She probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all. You don't think she has a... I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined. Hey, that's true. Excuse me? Suddenly the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. Here you are! I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Monika chose to club over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed. Boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? Monika quizzically glances at me. Never mind that. What held you up anyway? Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time. Ha 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 ha. That makes no sense though. You would have heard the bell ring at least. I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware that you played music as well, Monika. I don't really. kind of just started recently. I've always wanted to learn piano. That's so cool! You should play something for us, Monica. Monica looks at me. Maybe once I get a little bit better I will. Yay! That sounds cool. I'd also look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Nulu. Monica smiles sweetly. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently. And I'd really love the chance to share once I'm ready. I see. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So, did you miss any? I didn't miss anything, did I? Not really. I chose to leave out Sayori's mischievous escapade. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. It looks like everyone has already settled down. Sayori somehow already finished an entire cookie. Yuri is back to her book and Natsuki disappeared into the closet. Nulu. It's me. Sayori suddenly comes up to me. I'm gonna get some supplies from another classroom. Want to come with me? Supplies? What for? Well, you know, for the festival is coming up. Me and Monica are gonna make some posters and stuff. So I need to go find some crayons and markers and glue sticks. Oh, I see. Sure, I will go with you. Yay! Alright, Monica, we'll be back soon. Are you going with Nulu to get the supplies? There's no need to trouble yourself. I would be happy to go with him. Oh, but I wanted to go. It's so much fun exploring empty classrooms and stuff. It's okay. It was just a suggestion. See if you can find the poster paper too, alright? Alright. Ready, Nulu? Always ready. Let's go! Sayori and I exit the club room. I follow behind as Sayori hums and skips around the hallway. Honestly, it feels like I'm taking a child to the mall or something. Sayori finds pleasure in the simplest things sometimes. Hey Sayori! What exactly are we doing for the festival anyway? I'm not sure how would you make an event out of literature. Hehehe. Me and Monica have it all planned out. Don't you worry. Is that so? Yep. We're gonna do a poetry performance. A performance? Of what kind? Well, everyone's gonna take turns on stage and recitate their favorite poems. Oh, that sounds kind of dull. Nulu, you're not thinking about it right at all. It's not just about the reading poems, it's about performing them. Like you say the lines of the poem, like, between my feet, the last remaining flowers beckons to me. I twist the stem, furling it from its clinging roots, caressing the final moment between my fingers, but it what ends of this joy. I have no idea what this poem is. Like that. Sayori, how can I put it? I'm sure it's just me, but it's impossible for me to take you seriously when you talk like that. You meanie! I'm working super hard on this, you know? I know. I just really meant that it's pretty unordinary contrast to your cute self. Don't say that, it's embarrassing. But I guess that means I'm doing a good job. My cat is again in completely different spot. How are we doing this? He's teleporting, guys. Yeah, I guess so. I'm so excited. The festival is going to be so much fun. Sayori spins herself around the hallway again. Nulu, this classroom over here is empty. Let's begin the mission. It's been a long time since I've spent time with Sayori like this. But in the end, she hasn't changed one bit. She's nothing but a ball of sunshine, drawing happy vibes from the world around her. It's pretty nostalgic thing for me. As the years went by, I began to hole myself up in my room more and more, so going adventuring with Sayori brings about a special sort of feeling I forgot I had in me. The two of us enter the classroom. Sayori heads straight to the closet and I follow. Let's see what we have in here. Crayons! Sayori pulls a box full of crayons off the shelf. They are the best brand too. They're kind of dirty though. Sayori starts pulling various crayons out of the box, reading the color names. Alright, that's one down. Don't get distracted. We still need to find... Wait, I'm looking for my favorite color. Fine. Then at least move aside so I can look for the poster paper. And I dropped one by accident. Ah! Sayori bends over and smacks her forehead right into the shelf. She falls to the floor and the crayon spills all over her lap. Oh, she did. You alright? My forehead. Sayori clutches her forehead. Yeah, I don't know how to say it. Geez, Sayori, that's just like you, isn't it? Come on, let me see. Since Sayori is sitting on the floor, I grab her by the waist and pull her up to the closet. You have to move your hand, Sayori. But it hurts. Just do it for a second. Alright. She got... She has broken bones, guys. I swear. There's a huge red mark on the center of her forehead. A bump, it's starting to form as well. Man, that's gonna swell up. I should find you some ice. Nulu. Where would I even find ice without around this time? I guess a cold drink would do. You don't have to. I'm fine with looking like a unicorn. Even wincing from the pain, Sayori makes a silly joke. What are you saying? I'll be right back, alright? Alright. I pat Sayori on the shoulder and run into the hallway. I locate the nearest vending machine. What should I get? It doesn't really matter since it will be used as an ice pack rather than to drink. But I know Sayori likes apple juice, so I'll purchase that one. In just a moment, I'm already returning to the classroom where I left Sayori. She has one palm of her forehead, and it's using the other palm to clumsily scoop crayons back to the box. At least they are already in the wrong spots before I spilled them. Sayori, here. I hand Sayori the bottle of apple juice. It's nice and cold. Sayori opens the cup and starts drinking from it. Sayori, what are you doing? It's your forehead, you idiot. Ah, sorry, I forgot. Ha 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 ha. How hard did you hit your head? Sayori places the bottle against the dump of her head. It stinks. Just bear with it, it will feel better soon. Looks like you cleaned up most of the crayons, so that's good. Hey Nulu, what kind of reminds you of growing up, doesn't this kind reminds you of growing up, doesn't it? What do you mean? You know, how we used to play outside all the time. I would always try to keep up with you. You were kind of oblivious in some ways. Like I usually fell behind or had trouble climbing at the things you did. But sometimes, when I tried to do things I couldn't, I would get myself hurt. I'd fall and scrape myself or get a bump. And I would start crying really hard. Ha 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 ha. And you would rush over as quick as you could. You would try really hard to get me to stop crying. It was almost like you blamed yourself and were afraid of getting in trouble if someone found out. Even though it really wasn't your fault at all, you know? Did I really do that? Yeah, don't you remember? Come to think of it, maybe I do remember a bit. I guess I was always so focused on my games that I didn't pay enough attention to you. So, in a way, it was my fault. Kind of Like this time too. If it wasn't rushing you out of the closet, you probably wouldn't have hit your head. Nulu. I don't think you realize it, but you're always thinking about other people, even after all these years. You're rushing to help me, even though I'm just being clumsy. You're really a sweetheart. Don't call me like that!
Don't call me like that! Don't call me like that! I will fight!
I don't really do this kind of thing all the time. I guess when it comes to you, it just feels natural. Before I even know, I'm treating you like that. I guess that's what happens when you've been friends for so long. Really? Maybe you're right. Nulu, I'm so glad that nothing's changed between us. Do you think it will be like this forever? Forever? If I'm honest to myself, there's no telling where we'll end up for college or after that, so it wouldn't be fair for me to make any promises, but well, I hope so. It's been long already, right? I can't imagine you ever changing, so my hopes are up. I'm so happy. Sayori has a expression in her eyes. We remain silent for a moment. She's so silly and clumsy on the outside that when I see her deep in thought like that, it makes me not want to disturb her. I guess we should go back. I don't want to worry Monika, you know. Good luck with that. She's gonna see your forehead either way. Not if I hide it under my bangs. Sayori hops to her feet. Ah! She clutches her forehead again. Don't stand up so fast after hurting herself. Well, I guess it's too late now. Anyway, let's go. Follow Sayori out of the classroom. Sayori plays with her bangs to try to hide the bump, but without much success. In a moment, we make it back to the club room. Ah, you're back! Good timing, I was just about ready to start with sharing your poems. Sayori, your forehead. She's fine, don't worry about it. I was playing with the crayons and smacked my forehead in a shelf. Well, anyway, you were able to find everything we needed? We have it right. Sayori frantically glances around herself. I forgot all the stuff. Calm down, Sayori. I have it all right here. I found the poster paper too. Ha 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 ha. Sounds like you ended up doing all the work, Nulu. Well, Sayori, I felt to come up with the excuse for Sayori. I made it an adventure. Yeah, that. Alright. In any case, good work. I will start working on the posters tonight. Me too. Alright, everyone. Are you ready to share your poems? Guess I should grab mine. After making sure the crayons box is closed tightly, I return to my seat. Who is first to see our poem, guys? To see our art? Bam, 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 bam. Bam, 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 bam. Bam, 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 bam. Bam, 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 bam. Bam, 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 bam. My cat is judging me. Bam, 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 bam. Who is first? Ba 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 bam 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 ba 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 ba. Ba 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 bam ba ba bam ba ba ba. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. Bam 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 bam. All right. Let's go. Let's go blind. Oh, Yuri. Let's see what you have written for today. Well done, Nulu. Your skills are already improving. Really? Thanks, Yuri. Coming from you, that means a lot. Eh, it's nothing. I'm just happy to help inspire fellow writers. I know you're new to this, so don't worry so much if it seems like you can't get your poem to feel perfect. You don't need to be afraid to be a little more daring. Metaphors can go a long way. Don't feel like you need to work your brain like turning a bunch of gears. Try letting your mind wander through your feelings. And write down the things you see and hear. That's one way to truly enable your reader to see into your mind. It's a very intimate exercise. I see. That's a centrally interesting technique. Thanks for sharing. I have well, an example of that if you'd like to read it, of course. Is it the poem you wrote for today? Yuri nods and timidly hands me her poem. The raccoon. It happened in the dead of the night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by the scattering of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as an ordinary human? I don't know. I gave a raccoon a piece of bread, my subconscious well aware of the consequences. Well aware that the raccoon that it's fed will always come back for more. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was the symptom. The bread, my hungry curiosity. The raccoon, an urge. The moon incident, its face and reflects that much maze light of my cutting knife. The very same light that glistens in the eyes of raccoon friend. I slice the bread, fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited. Or perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions to the newly satisfied animal. The raccoon has taken to following me. You could say that we're getting quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement. A rush of blood. Classic Pavlovian conditioning. Slice of bread, and I feel myself again. Alright, there's a little more daring with this one than yesterday's. I can see that. There's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem is about. That's right. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style. Using the poem as a canvas to express vivid imaginary and conveying emotions through them. Yeah, if I take it at face value, then I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean. Well, I think it's something about different people can write it on their own way. I wanted to express the way I feel through me, to indulge in my more unusual hobbies. It's those sorts of things I'm usually forced to keep to myself, so I sometimes enjoy writing about them. Why do you keep them for yourself? Because they're embarrassing, and people would make fun of me. Don't you have anything like that, Nulu? Well, yeah, I guess so. I feel like everyone has a little something like that. That the best we can do is respect each other and our individualities, even if it's difficult sometimes, and some things make us uncomfortable. After all, if I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I would probably hate myself. I might be ranting a little bit now, but I'm glad that you're a good listener. Alright! Let's go! Whoever. Natsuki. Well, it's not really any worse than your last one, but I can't really say it's any better either. What? Well, anything that isn't a train wreck, I will take as a win. And I get the feeling you're probably the most critical. Hey, what makes you... Wait, maybe that was a compliment. Ha! Glad that someone recognized my experience. Well then, keep practicing and maybe you'll be as good as me someday. That's something tells me Natsuki completely missed the point. Come to think of it, it kind of reminds me of Sayori's poem from yesterday. You think so? Yeah. Well, I guess if you had friends with her for so long, you might be the same wavelength. But you never really struck me as her type. Sayori has type all of a sudden. Well, I don't know, but honestly, how can someone so fluffy spend so much time with someone like you? It's like she's dragging around a dead weight. That was a little unnecessary. But think of it this way. If it weren't for me, she would probably just fly away like letting go of a balloon. You could say... Sorry. We each other take care of each other in our own way. Whatever it is, I don't get it. Oh yeah, I guess I'm supposed to show you my poem. Here. Amy likes spiders. You know what I learned about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wiggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sang the horse, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders, that's why I'm not friends with her. One time I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends start to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if it doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world is better without spider lovers, and I'm gonna tell everyone. Not bad, right? It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's. Yesterday's was way too short. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think that was the best I could do. No, of course not. Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward this poem. I doubt I have to explain it. Sometimes you can explain complicated issues with just the simple analogies. And that helps people realize how stupid they're being. Like, anyone would agree that the object of this poem is an ignorant jerk. So, do you know people like that? Of course, it's about how everyone thinks my... That doesn't matter. It can be about anything. I wrote it to be easy to relate to. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby, or the guilty pleasure. Something that you're afraid if the people will find out, they'll make fun of you, or think less of you. But that just makes people stupid. Who cares what someone's like, as long as they are not hurting anyone and it makes them happy. I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things. That's funny. Yuri wrote something similar today. Huh? Did you say Yuri? Yeah. She said her poem was about an unusual hobby of hers. I didn't really get it, but she said something similar to you. that people shouldn't make each other feel insecure about those things. Really? Well, I mean, Yuri is pretty weird, so you wouldn't doubt that she has some weird hobbies. Not that there's anything wrong with that. It's not like I would judge her on anything. Natsuki has trouble finding words. I guess I should try not to be so mean to her. If she feels like insecure about her weird behaviors and stuff. I mean, I always hate people who make me feel insecure, and Yuri made me feel insecure yesterday, but the way you put it, it sounds like she learned her lesson. Well, I would say so. Even her writing style is really different. I'm sure she will appreciate the message in your poem. It's what I do best, after all. I don't like writing unless something like conveying emotions is important, but I want to make people think, not just feel. Remember that. I'm gonna write a good one for tomorrow too, so look forward to it. Alright, who now? Monica! How's the writing going? Alright, I guess. I'll take that, as long as it's not going bad. I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with the masterpiece. Ha, I wouldn't count on that. You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today? Sure, here we go. I gave my poem to Monica. Alright, it's pretty good. It makes me think of Sayori, like the other day, the one that you wrote. You throw like the dynamic duo. Ha ha ha. That's kind of exaggerating it. Yeah, probably. But you do spend a lot of time with her, even in this club, don't you? Then again, don't blame me for being a little shy. I'm not shy, I'm just teasing. Haha, I'm joking, man. It's a prank. It's a prank. I know it takes a lot of time to make friends with everyone, but Yuri and Natsuki are super interesting people, so don't be afraid to give them their share of time. And you can talk to me every now and then too. I'm not like unapproachable of anything, am I? No, it's nothing like that. It's just still getting used to being here, that's all. Yeah, I'm sorry if I was putting pressure on you or something. I really didn't mean it like that. No, don't worry. I get what you're saying. Well, alright. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Alright, let's take a look. Save me. The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors. Flashing, expanding, piercing. Green, red, green, blue. And endless. Cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, grunting waveforms. Squeaking, scratching, piercing. Cosine, tangent. Like playing a chartbook on a turntable. Like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust. An endless poem of meaningless. Load me. Load me? It's even more abstract than your last one, Ha ha ha. I guess it's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you didn't like it. No, I never said that. It's just kind of thing I've never really seen before, I guess. Kind of playing with my space of the paper. Choosing where I put the space, your words, can totally change the mood of the poem. It's almost like magic. The way I wrote the lines, really short, made me feel like they're trying to speak over the noise. I see. It's still hard for me to tell what it's about though. Haha. Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. A poem can be as abstract as a physical expression of a feeling, or a conversation with the reader. So putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, there's Monica writing tip of the day. Sometimes you will find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. Alright, I will save my game. You'll never know when you might change your mind, or where something unexpected might happen. Wait, is this tip even about writing? What am I even talking about? Ha 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 ha! Alright, that's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Let's go for Sayori! Nulu, I really love your poems. I can't believe you've been hiding this for me. I'm not hiding anything, but your poems are so good. Yesterday's and this one's too. You can't tell me you haven't done this before. I mean, you're really the only one who feels that way, so... Hey! No way! Not even Natsuki? Well, I guess Natsuki is the least likely to admit how much she likes something. But I don't think it's that. What do you mean? Well, I guess I will be honest with you. It's a lot easier to write poems when I'm thinking about you. Love! Wah 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 wah. Stop thinking weird things, idiot! I just mean that you're already expressive person, I guess. How am I supposed to write poems about my own stupid life? But you somehow make everything in your life an adventure. Even the little things. Like cooking. Let's not talk about that. Hehe. So yeah, I guess that I'm saying is that I can feel more feelings through you than I can through myself. We have that kind of weird connection. It's your fault for getting in my business all the time. I don't know if I understand. You'll never understand when I try to explain things to you, do you, Sayori? I pat Sayori's head. Hey! I'm not a kid, you know. Are you sure about that? Maybe. Sayori starts fiddling with her pencil between her hands. Hey, Nulu, will you give me this poem? I want to keep it? Why? Because, well, it's the first time you have written something for me. Hehe. Sayori completely misunderstood. I didn't write this for you. Hehehe. You're even listening anymore? Whatever. I'll give it to you when we go home. Really? I broke my pencil. Sayori hastily bends down to pick up the piece she dropped. But being an attentive surroundings, she bobs right into me. Sorry! It's fine. I will get it for you. I bend down and pick up the broken pencil. Sayori clutches the desk beside her, support herself, knees shaking. I'm a little clumsy today. Ha 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 ha. Let's sit down, Sayori. Yeah. I grab Sayori's arm and help her sit at the desk. Anyway, I still haven't read your poem. Oh, sorry, I forgot about that. But it's not good as yours. Jeez, don't worry. I'm sure I will like it. Bottles. I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. It's the secret place when I keep all my dreams. Little bottles of sunshine, all rubbing together like a bottle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly, but there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe, and I put it in the bottle on the shelf with all the other bottles. Happy thoughts in the bottles, all in a row. My collection makes lots of friends, each bottle is starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friends feels in certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams. Friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go, like a splinter-like cave, discovering the secrets hiding in the nooks and crannies. Digging and digging, scrapping and scrapping. I blow dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like the time elapse. My empty shelf could say, use some more. My friends look through my locked from the door. Finally, all down. I open up, and in come my friends. In they come, in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them from the shelf, one after the other, holding them out to each and every friend, each and every bottle. But every time I let go, I shudder against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in shards, all over the floor. They were supposed to be for my friends who weren't smiling. They are shouting, pleading something. But all I hear is iho, iho, iho inside my head. Holy moly. Sayori, did you really write this? Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was going to write the best poem ever? Yeah, but I mean, I didn't expect something like this coming from you. Monica taught me a whole lot, and I've been really in touch with my feelings recently. I see that. It's almost kind of creepy. Creepy? Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm so used to you being cheerful. Well, never mind. I think you're too hard about it. The point is, it came out good. So, you should be proud of it. Thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little bit better. Writing is like magic. You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up. Yeah! Writing is the best. I'm gonna keep writing until I die. Don't get ahead of yourself. Sayori always had a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it no more than a week later. I wonder if this is one of those times. But seeing the passion in her eyes made it hard for me to be pessimistic. Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned today, so everyone could come sit at the front of a room. Is this about the festival? Yeah, sort of. Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, alright? We won't need much more than a few decorations. Sayori has been working on posters and we've designed some whatever, so we can give up during the event. Alright, that's great and all, but that doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for the event. Oh, sorry, I heard you heard it about already. We're going to be performing. Performing? Monica, yeah, we're going to be having a poetry performance. Each of us are going to choose a poem to eradicate during the event. But the cool part is, we are also going to let anyone else come up and recitate poems too. Sarah's putting it all on all the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. Hehehehe. Sayori, who's been coloring poster, holds it up for us to see. Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't already start putting those posters up, did you? Well, I did. Do you really think it's that bad of an idea? Well, no. It's not a bad idea, but I didn't sign up for this, you know? There's no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that. I agree with Natsuki. I could never in my life do something like that. Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear. Guys, no, Sayori. I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple days ago. It's a lot to ask them to recite their poems out loud to a whole room full of people. I guess it's time it kind of overlooked that. I'm sorry. But I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this camp. if we start the event and each put on a good performance, then it will inspire others to do the same. And the more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone that literature is all about. Yeah! It's about expressing your feelings, being intimate with yourself, finding new horizons, and having fun. That's right. And it's those reasons that we are all in this club today. Don't you want to share that with others, to inspire them to find the same feeling that brought you here in the first place? I know you do. I know we all do. And if all it takes is standing in front of the room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it. Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Sayori looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think that Sayori and Monika have been trying really hard to get new members. The least we can do is help them out a little bit. Well, maybe, but it looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left. Alright, fine. I guess I'll have to get over with it. Alright. Phew. Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri? Yuri dejectedly glances around everyone else's expanded fences. Ugh! I guess I don't really have a choice. That's everyone! You're the best, Yuri! This club is seriously going to be the death for me. Oh gosh. You'll be fine, Yuri. Co ty robisz? What are you doing? He's attacking I think he's trying to attack a fly. But I have no idea. Are you having fun? Are you having fun? Actually, you'll be fine. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice reciting them in front of each other. No way! Monika, this is so sudden. Well, if you can't recitate your poem in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers? Oh no, don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone feel a little more comfortable. Can I go next? Of course! Now, let's see. Monika flips through her notebook to the specific poem she has in mind for herself. She then starts behind the podium. The title's poem is The Way They Fly. Ahem. Monika begins recitating her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotions behind each line she recitates, bringing the word to life. Is this something she'd done before, or is it simply natural? I glance around me. Everyone has her eyes on Monika. Sayori looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, Monika finished the recitation. The four of us applaud. Then Monika takes a breath and smiles. That was so good, Monika. Thank you very much. I was just hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Sayori? I'll go next. Yuri fired up all of a sudden. Yuri clutches the sheet of paper with her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks quietly over to the podium. This poem is called... She anxiously glances at each of us. You can do it, Yuri. It's called... After image of the Carmazon Eye. Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her force changes. It's almost like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed into her books. Her quivering words transform into sharp syllables of a fierce and confident woman. The poem is full of twists and turns, and its structure that she emancipates with perfect timing. That must be a rare glimpse into the whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed inside her head. Suddenly, she's finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality and glances around her, as she's bewildered even herself. It's up to me to save this situation. I'm the first... Whatever. Everyone joins me afterward, and we give Yuri the recognition she deserves. It's not that we didn't want to applaud to her, but we are caught so off guard that we must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds her poem to her chest and rushes back into her seat. Yuri, that was really good! Thank you for your sharing. Looks like Yuri is down for the court? Alright, I guess I'm next then. Sayori hops up out her chair and cheerfully walks to the podium. I need to cut my hair. I'm like melting. Actually, this one is called My Me Down. Oh, ha 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 ha. Sorry, I googled. Sayori, it's a lot harder than I thought. How do you guys do it so easily? Try not to think of it like you're recitating to other people. Imagine you're recitating it to yourself, like in front of a mirror on your own head. It's your poem, so it come out the best that way. I see. Alright then. Suri begins her poem. Somehow it feels like her soft voice was made as a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery like Sayori is. It's serene and bittersweet. If I were to read this on the paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it. But hearing it come from Sayori's voice almost gives it a new meaning. Maybe this is what Sayori meant when she said she likes my poems. It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone I thought knew through it through. Sayori finishes and we applaud. I did it! Good job, Sayori! Hehehe, even Nulu liked it. I guess that's good sign. What does that even mean? I can nicely, Sayori. The atmosphere of the poem fits you really nicely, but it might be the other poems wouldn't work quite as well with that kind of delivery. I didn't really understand. The other ones, I've seen poems of yours when that sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. They might need a little more force behind them, depending on what you're reading. Oh, I know what you mean. Well, I've been practicing that kind of thing. Just embarrassing to do it in front of people. Hehe. Then next time I'm going to make you pick a poem that challenges you a bit more. We don't have much time before the festival, you know? Okay. Now, who's next? Natsuki? Don't make it go before Nulu. It's not like I can compare to you guys anyway. I might as well let Nulu lower everyone's standards a little before I have to do it. Natsuki, it's fine, it's fine. Oh! I might as well just get it over with. But it's not like I have much of selection of what I read. I'll just have to go with what I wrote for today. I stand up and step in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. I recitate my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive applause anyway. Sorry, I'm not really as good as everyone else. Don't worry about that so much. I think it's less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in your writing. That's something that will improve over time, though. Yeah, maybe. Alright then. That just leaves you, Natsuki. Yeah, I'm going. Natsuki begrudgingly lets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium. The poem is called... It's called... Why are you looking at me? Because you're presenting. Anyway, the poem is called Jump. Natsuki takes a breath. Once she started the poem, her sore attitude disappears a little. Well, she's still a little, and then whatever. Whatever, her poem has a rhythm and a rhyme to it. It's Natsuki's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when spoken out loud. The words feel like they bounce up and down, as if giving life to the poem. Natsuki finishes, and everyone applauds. She whips back to her seat. That wasn't so bad, was it? Easy for you to say. You'd better not make me do that again. Well, do you at least feel prepared enough to recite the poem in front of other people? I mean, doing it in front of other people will be way easier. I can put on whatever face I want to for other people, but when it's just my friends, it's just embarrassing. That's surprised Natsuki. I think it would be the other way around for me. Well, that's just how it is, so, well, I guess in that case, you won't have much to worry about for the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. It might be hard, but I hope that you all have the idea what it's like now. Make sure you pick a poem and get enough practice before the festival, alright? I will making whatever this is. I have no idea what this is. So let me know ahead of time what you will be reciting. Jeez, I should probably find some other poem to recitate instead. That's fine too. It doesn't have to be your own. I'm already presently surprised that you're putting in all this effort at the club. It makes me really happy. Yeah, no problem. Alright everyone, I think it's about it for today. I know the festival is coming up, but let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. It's been working out really nicely so far, so I'd like to continue that. As for the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow, and then we'll have the weekend to prepare it. Monday is the big day. I can't wait. I can do this. Alright. I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayori and Monica, but I'll do my best to get through it. If it's for the sake of the club and impressing Monica, then I'll have to do my best. Ready to go, Sayori? Yep. Look at you two, always going home together like that. It's kind of adorable, isn't it? Hehehehe. What, Cloud? Want a pet? Want a pet? Want a pet? Want a pet? I guess it's too hot for a pet. Only sniffing my fingers. Jeez, guys, don't make such a big deal of it. It must be a little nice though. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? It's okay, Nulu, you don't have to say it. Whatever, let's go already. I'll call Sayori once more. Guys. I think that's what we will... That's the thing we will end with today. Because, you know, I'm still melting and I'm dying. I'm dying here, really. I don't think I can do much today. So, see you tomorrow. I will be streaming tomorrow. I will be streaming every day this week. Every day. Maybe not weekends, but I will see if you're active enough. Maybe I will. Who knows? Thank you for being here. You're the best. You're the best, guys. I love you. I love you so much. Maybe something more weird or creepy will happen next episode. I don't know. So still, thank you a lot. You're the best.